All right, we are on. Hello, everybody. Come on in. And while I find us on this side, welcome, welcome. Okay, let me see if I can find us here. And make sure I can see everybody's comments. Make sure I can see. Hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to Nadia's Crafty Corner. And tonight we're going to do another fun project. If I can manage to pull us up. Hey, hey, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yay, I found me on one device. Hey, hey, hey. No, no. No, we don't want to hear me talk twice. Once is enough. All right, let me pull up our comments. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. So Facebook went and changed everything on me. So it's been like, whoa, what is going on? And the funny thing, it's only changed on some devices, not all. So it's like, okay, where am I at? Where am I going? What is going on? No, no, no. All right, there we go. I think I found us. There we go. I found me. Hey, hey, everybody. Nadia here from Nadia's Crafty Corner. And tonight we are going, oh, Silvia, buonasera. We are going to make a beautiful, am I hearing myself talk twice? No, but something is wrong on my iPad. All right. We are going to make a beautiful St. Patty's. I want to see comments from here. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, there we go. Got it. All right. All right. All right. Hello. Hello, everybody. All right. Beautiful St. Patty's wreath kit. The kit is available at my website. Let me pin it. YesCrafts.com. All right. So there we go. All right, the kit is available. The gnome separately is available as well. I'm going to show you everything that we have going on. Just remember, our kits are totally ready for you to go. You need absolutely no extra tools. And as a bonus, I'm also doing a little sum for you all. You'll see what I did to help you furthermore. So once you purchase my kits, everything is already measured and cut, so you need no placemats, no cutting tools, none of that, no measuring, nothing. Everything is already cut for you. The ribbons are already cut and ready for you to go. What else? You have a lot of different things, and if the kit involves a bow, then the bow is already made for you, and I'm showing you. So in tonight's kits, we are going to use a round base frame like this one. So you will get pipe cleaners with your kit. We are using 21-inch mesh, and I know that some folks have messaged me. I've gotten a lot of messages like, how do I use a 21-inch mesh? Let's not be intimidated. That as well will be already measured and cut for you. We are using green 10-inch mesh, and this is the way you get my mesh, even the 21-inch, wrapped and ready for you to go, because I don't like when it starts to like stick together. You are getting ribbon tails already measured and cut for you. These are the two different ribbons we are going to use tonight to coordinate with my pretty gnome. Welcome, welcome everybody. If this is your first time, I am Nadia, and thank you for being here tonight. So this is what we are using tonight, and a lighter green, everything already cut and measured for you. And you are getting our pretty gnome. Now this is the way the gnome is gonna come for you, or whatever attachment, and you will have the clips. Save these, because I will show you how we use our clips. Okay, so this is the beauty that we are going to be using tonight. Isn't he cute? Is he cute or what? I don't know why the green, the richness of the green doesn't really come through on, oh, this light is off. Not that I need more light, but maybe it will give my green. Let me see. No, it's the same. But this is a beautiful velvet green. And then on the bottom, I used this fun plaid, let's call it. And that's why I use the lighter green. It just makes it a lot of fun. And also, you are getting scissors. Yeah, that's a bonus that I'm adding to my kits from now on. So if you need to cut pipe cleaners, if you, whatever you need them for, they're right there for you. And this is the ready-made bow. This is the way my bows come to you. Now, don't take the bubble wrap off until after we put it onto the wreath. So it will stay nice and fluffy for you this way. Nice and fluffy for you. So, so that will put on after. Now, I am going to clean my table. And like I said, the kit is available on my website. That includes everything I just showed you. But if you have your stuff already and you just want to purchase the gnome, you can do that as well. You can purchase it separately. So this is our mesh already measured and cut for you. All right. So I am going to, let me see if there is any. I know, right, Kelly? It's definitely, it helps. It helps because, you know, sometimes we have scissors around the house, but they don't cut. And you know me. If you know me, you know that I cannot deal with scissors that don't cut. Can't deal with it, especially ribbon. You know, it starts to get all, you know, weird and stuff like that. So I am going to bring you guys down so you can see what we are doing now. Usually I prep my my frame with the pipe cleaners. In this case, we're going to put them on as we go along because I'm doing something a little different. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let me bring you down and we're going to start working on this. Sorry, I probably just made you all dizzy. Okay, so I am going to put on my first pipe cleaner. I am going on the first and second ring on the lower deck, let's call it. I am just going to put it in, twist it once, and I'm using the bracket as a reference because that's where I want to start. I want to start from the bracket, and I'm going to go right there. Now, this one is already done, so I'm going to move this for a sec. And I'm going to take my 21-inch mesh, and very easy, we're going to leave it curl side up. This is the factory edge. This is where I cut it, right? And as it is, that's how you're going to leave it. Rolled up like that. I'm just going to make it a little smaller, if you will. I'm going to put the cut edge on the bottom. And I'm going to leave about 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, about 5.5 inches. And I'm going to take my frame and I'm going to pinch at the 5.5 inch mark, and I'm going to push down. You always want to push down and give it one twist, just one. That's all we need. I'm going to take another pipe cleaner and I'm going to do the same thing on the other bracket, and I'm going to twist, taking my 5.5 inch mark and go right in. So what's this doing? It's covering my frame, and it's, hey, come on now. And it's giving me the nice little tails on the side, on the outside of the frame, right? And that's gonna help once we put it all together. Don't you worry about a thing. You ain't gonna see nothing. Just trust the process. So again, wait, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. I want to fold it one more time for you, although it's very, very easy. Very, very easy. So I'm going to take my piece, curl side up. That's how it is. I'm going to close it in. I'm going to put the cut edges on the bottom. I'm going to take my frame back, I'm going to take my 5.5 inch mark, and now I'm going back right there, and I'm going to give it one more twist. Okay, so now you have your 2 tails right there. I'm going to go on my next bracket on the 2 lower rings, and I'm going to do the same thing. About 5.5, I'm going to pinch, push it down. You want to make sure that it goes as far down on the, I don't know why, okay, I can, as long as I can see the comments. Okay, my iPad is being all weird. Okay. All right, so that's how we're going to continue on the lower part. I can just go ahead and put these on. So if you want to, you can preload the bottom. So I have a few already made. So 5.5 inches. We are going to push down. So you're always going to have 2 on the same pipe cleaner, right? So that you have these nice tails. I'm going to go on to the next one. 5.5 inches. Once you do 5.5 inches, then you get the same poof all around. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen, because I figured a different way before and it's a bit easier. So let me take these out real quick. It's nicer, it makes it fuller, right? So let me take the bottom one out so I don't confuse you, as I already did. Now, I got my first one planted right there on the first 2 brackets. I'm going to go in the middle and take my 2 inner rings, and I'm going to twist it. Now, it's not going to stay because it's going to move around a little bit. We don't have the bracket, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, my 5.5 inch mark, and I'm going to push down and twist. This time, my 1 tail is going in, okay? I'm going to do the same right there, and I'm going to meet it on the bottom 1. And now we can twist. Because I was playing with it before, and I'm like, no, wait. I had a different way that it gives me a little bit more fullness, okay? So now we take from the top again, and we add another tail on the inside. And another tail on the bottom. And we're going to continue it all around and get the nice, you see how nice and full? And we are not even done yet. Okay, so 5.5 inches. My guys upstairs are getting a bit loud. I'm going to go on the half bracket. I'm going to go with my tail in. And we go, hello everybody, welcome, welcome. My iPad is gone wild. And I'm going down. Oh, too short. Too short. Okay, that's good. Okay, and we're going to keep on going. I'm going from the bottom to the middle, from the bottom to the middle. Maybe that's an easier way for us not to get confused. This is what happens when you start playing with things and you want one design and you then come up with another 15. With another 15. And it's okay. It is not staying specifically in the center because once we put it all together, it will. And you see how nice and full it's getting. Now, don't worry about the pipe cleaners that are showing. Once we are done, we're gonna go in and take them out and fix them. I just want to make sure that all my sum is good here. And we are filling. Now you see that the frame just became a lot wider. We have the fullness on the inside, on the outside, and all the way around. You have to go up. There we go. And just always make sure you have 2 tails on that side. I don't know if I dropped any of my pieces or I left them on my other table, but I think some are missing. Okay. And you squeeze and pull it in. I got 2 tails on this side. You need to move in a little. And I'm gonna wrap you around one more time. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. And we are making a nice, pretty, a bit different St. Patty's. I don't know why. That just went out of my head for a sec. Okay. So this is moving from the bracket. When that happens, you can just go around, scoop around the bracket, and that's no longer going anywhere because you still have plenty. And when we go and add more, if your pipe cleaner is too short, you can always add another pipe cleaner. I am so happy and proud of myself that I'm not calling it zip tie because I usually confuse everything around. All right, I want this to be nice and covered. So from the bottom, we go to the middle. From the bottom, we go to the middle, up. And we are going to finish up a couple more pieces. Okay, and then I could go from the top. And you see the frame is already all gone. You don't see the frame anymore. Oh, you're very welcome, Kelly. Hey, Judy. How is everybody doing tonight? How are you? How are you? Just some different, you know. Just some a little different. I think there we go. And you can go ahead, and this is like a fabric mesh, so you can go ahead and poof it. We're gonna do that once we have gone all around. So from the bottom to the middle. And all our videos, once you purchase the kit, all our videos are available on our YouTube channel. Like, you don't have to go through my whole Facebook page to find it. Everything is available on my YouTube page. Look how nice and full this is. And wait until we are done. So, I gotta turn this. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. All right. And our last one that I'm going to bring on this side. Your last piece, it's going to be a 3 on one end because that's just the way we came around. Now we're going to introduce a little bit of the green. And for the green, I know I showed it to you guys. Okay, for the green, we're just going to make a very simple cruffle. Oh, they're right here. A very simple cruffle. And this is where your clips will come in hand, because if you want to prep them ahead of time, right, you can just go ahead and do that. So you're going to take it, curl up, side curled up, and you're going to just roll it in like 2-3 times. And then you're going to go on the other side, roll it in 2-3 times, and then just scrunch in the center until you get all the way to the other side, right? And this is what we get. Now you can prep these ahead of time. So let me move my mouse so that, you know, you can just go ahead and put them in on the bottom. Where is it? On the bottom. And I'm going to go this way so that I am filling now that space that was, and make sure you push that mesh really good down. Now you see how we are filling? Now that's all going to be nice and full, right? And we are introducing a pretty color that's going to go very well with, that's a top and that's a bottom. With our gnome and our bow, make sure you push your mesh down. So here, see, my pipe cleaner is a little short and I'm going back with ribbon tails, but it's okay because we can go ahead. Oh, Patricia, that's fine. You can watch the replay or you can watch it on YouTube. It will be on YouTube on, thank you, Lisa. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I've been rude and not to read. Kelly, of course my mouse is pink. What, are you kidding? Come on now. Hey Coco, how are you? Thank you all for joining in. Welcome, welcome. It is nice and full, and that's what I like, especially when we go in and add an attachment. You want to make sure that your wreath has some substance. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and pretty and full. Hey, hey, don't you go anywhere on me. Don't you go. I'm such a messy crafter, you guys. And Kelly, my clips are pink too. And when you get my kits, I'm sorry. Love you all, but you're not getting my pink clips. Just squeeze down that mesh. Looking nice and full. Look at that. Nice and full. We got the roundness. That's what we want when we make a wreath. We don't want, I'm gonna go this way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go actually right there. And then we're gonna go in and fluff it a little bit more, although with everything we're putting in, see, you can go in and fluff out that roundness. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. And the last one, let me show you again. So you're going to roll in 2-3 times, put your clip there, and scrunch all the way to the other side. And they are nice and full, nice and rich. And that's the short pipe cleaner, which is great. I love when stuff like this happens because then I can just show you. See, I'm just going over it with another pipe cleaner. I'm going to twist them so they together. And in we go. Because we also going to add our pretty ribbon tails. So, and you want to squeeze the mesh down and twist it. All right. Okay, what do we think so far? All right, let me get these out of the way because these we don't need anymore, so we can move them. All right, now we're going to move on to our pretty ribbon tails that match our lighter and darker green. I don't know why I was about to say pink. of our gnome. All right. And I am going to put the lighter pink on the bottom. And you guys know the way I like to do it. I don't like to totally overlap them like that. I like to just stagger them like so. Fold them in half. And scrunch in the center. And I want my lighter pink, and then I'm going to show you how to make them pretty. I want my lighter pink, did I just say pink? Green on the bottom because we have that. So I'm just going to go in. I'm trying to do it backwards, and you guys, and this is where your scissors come in handy, because now you're going to cut your pipe cleaner. You're going to fold it down. So I'm going to tell you guys a funny story, because I don't know if you know me, but me and my nails. So at about 4:30 today, I'm doing my things. I'm prepping, I'm rushing, I'm doing. And all of a sudden, I don't know, I smashed my hand somewhere, and I want that on the bottom. And, you know, there was a bit of cussing right there because it hurt, like it hurt. But the hurt was forgotten the moment I realized that my nail broke. Guys, I almost canceled this live because I'm like, I cannot go live with my broken nail. And it was hurting me so bad. And of course, it was 5 o'clock. I couldn't go in and see my girl and tell her to fix my nails. You know, my appointment is tomorrow morning. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It was not a fun 30 minutes. Not a fun 30 minutes, especially because it hurt. Hey, Pam. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't know. I posted it. I posted it, but, you know, Facebook, it's doing its own thing. It shows, it doesn't show. I miss so many things because it's not showing me anything anymore. I don't get it. All right. We're going to squeeze in. Now, guys, the reason why I'm using the white pipe cleaners is because when I show, I like the white contrasting color so that you can see exactly what I'm doing, because between my hands, sometimes you catch a couple of shadows here and there, although we try very hard not to. I want you to be able to see, but in the kit, you will get this color pipe cleaners. We're not doing that on, like, you know, so don't worry. Sometimes I forget to mention it, but that's why I use white pipe cleaner when I'm demonstrating. So I'm not teaching you, I'm just demonstrating. We all teachers, we all experts, we all crafters, and we help each other share our talents. Okay. But yeah, we're not doing that. And here are your scissors that come in handy. I cut and I leave about, I don't know if you can see, I leave about an inch and a half, and then I pull it down. So once you get that in the tan color, you'll barely see that. Okay, we're gonna go back and fix our, yes, Kelly. Oh, thank you. Elliot, oh my Lord. Hello, my friend. How are you? I was thinking about you the other day. You know, my grandmother used to say, when you think of somebody, it means they're on the way to you. And oh my goodness, I guess she was right. I have been thinking about you, my friend. How is everything? Yeah, but my nails, guys, that was enough for me to want to cancel my live. That's all I'm going to say to you. That's all I'm going to say to you. Not a happy moment. In my workshop, not a happy moment. Yeah, Pam, I'm not sure. But Facebook, like I said, has changed a few things. It updated yesterday, and I'm like, how do I schedule a live? What is going on? Everything is so totally different. So I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure things out. Okay, now when I do my tails, especially when I'm using 2 ribbons, right? I like to alternate. So you see how this is touching that? I prefer when that doesn't happen. So I like to, first of all, let's get our fingers and use them as scissors to kind of like round our ribbon. So up and out, and you give it that natural curve. And when we are using ribbon with nice wire, it will stay like that. Okay, it will stay nicely like that. All right, so now what I like to do here is I like to alternate so that you see 1 and 1 as we go along, and I do that all the way around. So I'm going to switch to that. I like to do that all the way around so that we are alternating our pretty ribbons, and you get to see all of it going around. Because, you know, you got to remember too, when you're displaying your wreath, people don't see it the way we make it, because not everybody's as tall as me. Not everybody, you know, like everybody's a different height. Everybody looks at a different angle. Everybody, you know, so you want to make sure that it's appealing on all sides. And look at that. Look how big this wreath became from the little frame that we had, right? Now we can definitely go in and cut those, shorten them a little bit. And then I always like to go back in. I'm being nice, guys. I'm definitely going in the trash. I'm not flying them behind my back like I usually do. I usually do that. Oh, I got one more. I got one more. Okay. All right. That's it. So our base is ready, and we got pretty color that maybe right now makes no sense, but once we put in all our beauties right there, and look at that. Once we sit there, they're pretty. This is why, for me personally, it's important that the center of my wreath has something, because this will be like, I don't, you know, where is it going if it doesn't have a good base, right? So I'm going to position it, but maybe we're going to position, oh, I forgot to cut the zip tie, because I do really don't like to use those for my zip tie, but I do zip tie my bows and then give you long, extra long pipe cleaners, because that bow ain't going nowhere. All right, so keep the bubble wrap on until you've placed it. So I'm going to place my pretty bow. And the easy thing to do is to, oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Eliette, I'm very happy to see you too. So I want my tails. Where are my tails? Where are my tails? There we go. Okay. So what I was saying is the easy thing to do is to move the mesh out of the way and put the pipe cleaners in. I prefer to feed my pipe cleaner through the mesh because, and if you know me, you know that I don't like when my bow gets squished in, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So you want to make sure that, hold on, let me get it, because, you know, with my non-working finger, there we go. Like, we don't want that. right? We want our bow to just be up and show all its glory with all those beautiful loops, with all those beautiful colors. And as soon as I get that ugly bubble wrap out, it'll be even better. But it's nicer to, I'm gonna turn this upside down in 1 second to show you what I'm doing. Once I twist my and tie my pipe cleaners, I like to wrap it around the frame so that's not going anywhere, right? Oh, and I lost my gnome. Okay, now we can remove. And once you remove, you see how pretty your loops are? Nice and fluffy. Come to me. Nice and fluffy, right? No, there we go. No flat loops for our bow. Okay? And the best way, if it does happen, just go from the beginning of the loop and scoop around so that all your wire gets nice and fluffed up. There we go. So, hey, get rid of that. There we go. The bow is in place, right? Now it's time for our pretty gnome to sit pretty on our wreath. I think I'm gonna go right here. And another thing, like when I try to choose what I'm using, I try to use a contrasting color from my attachment or my sign because I want my sign to show. I don't want it to blend. Does that make sense? If that makes sense. There we go. All right. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Pam. Hey, Sharon. Thank you for joining me tonight. All right, so let me clean this up. Let me fix my hair because, you know, before, oi. All right, so there you have it, you guys. You know what? Let me move this one out of the way because it's, there we go. Now you can appreciate. There you go. There we go. Look how cute. Our little gnome. It's not that little. It's pretty tall. It's about 17 inches tall. And that you can purchase separate. And this is velvet with cotton. This is a little cute little thing with coins in it. And I did put the bow to match my, you know, because I was making this wreath. If you prefer not to have the bow, just let me know when you purchase it and I won't put the bow. Thank you. Hi, Diane. All right, so there it is. Very pretty. Just a little festive, a little some. I love green. Green is just, it's just a beautiful color. I mean, I love pink, but green is just a happy color. Hopeful, you know? So, thank you all so much. I can't believe that as much as I talked, we did this in what, 40 minutes? This is how easy it is with my kits. Everything is done for you. Everything is included. And if you're thinking about crafting, but you're not sure, then our kits are definitely the ones for you because you don't need to invest, you know, in all the extra tools before you actually start with. And there's no worse thing than, you know, oh, I'm going to make a wreath. I'm going to buy the frame, the ribbon, the mesh, the flowers, and then realize that, oh, I didn't know I need this to cut. I didn't know I need that to this. So this is a best way to start to see if you really do enjoy the craft. This is a great thing to do for ladies' night in. I'm actually hosting a wreath party. I think it's in 3 weeks. It's the last week of February, so whenever that is. you know, just a fun way to get together and do something a little different, right? With friends and whatnot. So there you have it. Well, again, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me tonight. And we're going to do a little some on Friday. So make sure you watch for the live. Make sure you join us on Friday and see what else we're going to make. Tomorrow I'm going to be in my chocolate store. So that's going to be fun tomorrow. Tomorrow it's all about chocolate. All right, you guys. You have a wonderful night. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.